On her wedding day, the bride gets a letter revealing that her fiancé is also secretly engaged to her sister. The veil was barely pinned when it happened. An envelope slid under the door, plain, unmarked, waiting like a trap. Her hands shook as she opened it. Just one line. He is engaged to your sister as well. The words cut deeper than any blade. Her chest tightened. Her knees weakened. Outside, drums, laughter, music. Inside, silence, so heavy it crushed her. She read it again, and again. The sentence didn't change. Her sister's face flashed in her mind. The same sister who stood by her side, who smiled at her dress fitting, who whispered blessings in her ear just last night. Could it be true? Or was this some cruel lie meant to ruin her? A knock rattled the door. Are you ready? A voice called. Her fist clenched around the letter, crumpling it tight. The paper dug into her palm, sharp as betrayal itself. She looked in the mirror. A bride dressed in gold. A secret dressed in ash. Ready? The word echoed like a curse. And with the drums beating louder, she knew this wedding would not be whole. The drums shook the walls. The knock grew louder. Come on, everyone is waiting. She forced a breath, folded the letter, slipped it into her sleeve. The weight of paper felt heavier than gold. When the door opened, her sister stepped in, smiling, glowing, the kind of smile only a sister can give. Beautiful, her sister whispered, fixing the edge of her veil. Her touch was gentle, her eyes innocent. For a heartbeat, the bride almost asked, almost showed her the letter, almost shattered everything. But her mouth stayed shut. Her heart screamed instead. The sister laughed lightly. He won't take his eyes off you today. The words stabbed. The bride turned away, afraid her face would betray her. Guests outside chanted, calling for the ceremony to begin. Every sound felt like a countdown. She looked at her sister again. Could it be true? Was she helping her dress for a man who promised himself to them both? The letter burned in her sleeve, and for the first time, she wondered, was today a wedding or a stage for betrayal? The music roared louder as the doors opened. The bride stepped out, veil trembling with each breath. Gasps, smiles, cheers. Every eye turned to her. Every step felt like walking through fire. Her sister walked beside her, carrying the train of her gown. Their arms brushed. The secret between them was invisible, yet unbearable. At the end of the aisle stood the groom, tall, confident, waiting. His smile was perfect, too perfect. She searched his face for guilt. Nothing. He looked at her as if he belonged to her alone. But the letter in her sleeve whispered otherwise. The vows began. Voices blurred. She heard only fragments. Do you take? Promise to honor? Till death do you part? Her lips parted, but no words came. The hall fell quiet, waiting for her answer. Her sister's eyes caught hers, warm, trusting, unaware. The groom squeezed her hand, waiting for, yes. The world held its breath. Her heart did too. Would she speak, or would she choke on the truth? The silence stretched. Every heartbeat in the room seemed louder than the drums. The groom's hand pressed hers, steady, reassuring. Her sister's gaze was fixed, glowing with pride. The guests leaned forward, waiting. Her throat burned. Her tongue felt heavy. The letter in her sleeve was a weight she couldn't escape. Finally, yes, she whispered. The word trembled, but it was enough. The hall erupted with cheers. The priest smiled, moved to the next vow. The groom's voice rang clear, firm, unshaken. I do. Applause thundered. Roses were tossed. Drums clashed in celebration. But inside her chest, nothing celebrated. Her yes was not a promise. It was a prison. As the veil was lifted and the groom leaned close to kiss her, she wondered, did he taste of betrayal? Or would he hide it so well she'd never know the difference? The hall rejoiced. Her sister clapped the loudest. And all the while, the crumpled letter dug into her palm, a reminder that this wedding was only half the truth. The hall glittered with lights and laughter. Guests crowded the tables, raising glasses, tossing petals. The bride smiled when they looked at her, a smile stitched together with pain. The groom stood proudly at her side, hand firm on hers. His voice boomed with charm, thanking family, praising love. Every word sounded perfect, too perfect. Her sister floated through the crowd, greeting relatives, laughing with cousins. Every time the bride's eyes found her, the letter's words echoed louder. He is engaged to your sister as well. She watched closely now. Every glance, every move. Did his eyes linger on her sister too long? Did her sister smile back with something hidden? Or was it all in her mind, paranoia born of one cruel letter? A toast was called. The groom lifted his glass, shining with confidence. To my wife, he declared,